The Saratoga Eagle was formed 6 years ago. We are located in beautiful upstate New York. We're primarily a Anheuser-Busch wholesaler. We're about 5 million total cases. We have this big, expansive territory, 200 or so stakeholders, as we call our employee partners. We just have a wonderful, wonderful culture here.
Greatest challenges in this day and age are cutting costs. Actually, everything is on the uprise. Diesel fuel, employees' wages. So to run the operation more efficiently and decrease those costs are a big part of our job here.
Well, some of the issues that we were trying to resolve with the implementation of voice and the Vocollect solution was we needed consistency in our picking. And just about every pallet we did, you couldn't find any two pallets that were the same. We needed consistency, which would help us so that on the back end we could check the pallets quicker. So we have the full WMS system here, which helps us speed up the whole process and lets us measure our inventory from beginning to end, from the minute it comes in the door from the supplier until we issue it to our customers. The biggest benefit for us was that it was the easy integration into our existing infrastructure.
The implementation was rather seamless. We were kind of hanging around on Sunday night waiting for the wheels to come off and everything else, and it never happened. The guys really liked it. We opened up Memorial Day week. I think we did 100,000 cases that week.
There was a lot of new stuff exciting going on, moving into the new facility from our old outdated facility and that kind of thing. So it tied in very nicely. This is just part of the new way we're going to do things and why. There was some apprehension among some of them, just, the whole thing with having a headset on and all that, but it's like they don't even wear it anymore. They get over that very, very quickly.
Yes. Well, before the headsets, we used to pick by paper, and that would take a lot of time because you'd have to stop, figure out what the items were, how many. With the headsets, it actually tells you where to go and how many to pick, so it makes it a lot faster.
Papa Delta 1-4.
1-2.
Take 1 cases.
1.
Papa Delta 9.
3-0.
Take 3 cases.
Our quality has gone up immensely since we went with Vocollect. We went from about 95% quality to 99.9. We do about 1 pick error about every 1,000 cases here.
4-7.
Take 2 cases.
Description.
Not LK262. Quantity.
There's no maintenance really. We've been on for over 3 years and we've never had one of our T5s. We've never had one of them go down. We haven't had a problem with the headsets.
I think the single most important thing to mention when you're talking about how it's impact our operation is the training aspect. It's enabled us to bring a relatively young or green employee into our environment, have them up and running in 2 or 3 days.
Before, it would take a month to train a picker. You'd have to train them on the packages, what's an export, what's this, what's that. Now they can pick after 2 or 3 days.
At first it was difficult because you had to get used to what she was saying and how she said everything, but after maybe a couple days I knew what she was saying, so it was pretty easy. Since we took on Vocollect, we've had 3 acquisitions, and we've only increased our staff by 3 people. We've brought on over 2 million cases. The same SKUs we had, plus an additional 250, which brought us up to 850 SKUs. So with the Vocollect solution, we can transform that warehouse on a nightly basis. And because it's all location driven and all through the voice pick, these guys, they just know when they put on their headset, they issue their first pallet and they're ready to go. And it really doesn't matter where they go because the voice will tell them where to go, and then they head out and they start picking. And the nice part is their productivity doesn't increase or decrease based on what SKUs we just brought on or what account they're picking for. We know it's going to be the same every time.
I believe the return on investment with Vocalist Voice has been about 9 months. We didn't have to add a lot of people when we picked up almost 2.5 million cases. The opinion from management on the use of Vocollect Voice has been very positive. We see the impact on our bottom line. The productivity's there, and it gives us a vehicle to monitor what's happening out in the warehouse, which we didn't have in the past.
The voice and the location-based warehouse system has done wonders. For me as a warehouse manager, it's made my job 10 times easier.
You know, it's just a tremendous amount of confidence in the system. We like it, we use it, we have complete confidence in it. The lack of load errors is really, honestly, at the end of the day, is like true testament to how well Vocollect voice system works for Saratoga Eagle. Being on the system here for going on 3.5 years, I can wholeheartedly say we would recommend, and I would personally recommend, anybody go with the Vocollect solution. It has been bulletproof since we put it in. The integration is easy. The implementation was very easy. And to the man at this company here, we know that it's been the right investment for us.